at like 5 in the morning, they finally let you play. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know if they wanted it like past midnight in all regions or what, but like, man, they need to figure this out because like this happened with Pokemon Fire Red as well, where like I'm live at midnight, I'm specifically streaming to play this game, and what happens? They just don't upload it. They don't let me play it, and as a result of that, I had to like completely change my plans on the fly. It's disgusting. So anyway, yeah, Fatal Frame 2. Okay. Definitely has a different aesthetic than I think. Oh, this is the art book. Oops. I do not understand why they have these art books these days. It's kind of confusing. Not a big fan of that. Like it makes sense, I think, with like classic games like MGS or whatever, games that have like really iconic art. Final Fantasy. I don't think like Fatal Frame's on that level though. It's like it's not even a mainstream horror game. Like truth be told, like Fatal Frame was like relevant back in the day as like third place behind like Resident Evil and Silent Hill, but like I don't think anybody aside from like hardcore weebs really think this is okay. Like one of the all-time greats. I don't know. Like for the longest time I was told that this was like the greatest horror game ever. And yeah, Nintendo's not even in the credits for this. So they were in the credits for 4 and 5, but not this. So that's kind of interesting. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering what Nintendo's ownership of the franchise was because they paid for 4 and 5, and they were exclusive for a long time. And like, I guess now we're seeing them move away from it. We'll
Mario,
see. I don't think this is
we
the same
always
thing as the
promised
Wii
each other
make, which I think they've retained the rights to. So
that we would be together forever.
they're not even letting us switch to a Japanese dub.
Mario?
I mean, okay, let's be real. The dub for like 5 was awful. Like I love 5, but like
We used to play here all the time. Yeah,
I don't know,
all of
man.
this will be gone soon.
What? We'll be gone soon.
How's your leg? Does it hurt? A little, but I'm
This
okay.
voice acting still isn't good, and yet it's somehow better than 5. What the hell is this?
Hey, Mia. Yeah,
Mio? Her name's Mio? Miu and Mayu? It's like they're
never
Xenoblade
mind.
cat girls.
Come on, Mayu! Hurry!
So like I'm not I I was really reluctant to play this version because I typically have no faith at all in these horror game re-releases.
Mayu,
And they remade this
about
game
what
once
happened back
already.
then.
So I'm like very wait, what? She's gone. Wait, what?
Mayu?
Did they actually age the girls down again? Because I remember seeing the Wii make back in the day, and it felt like they were adults in that one. I think they were little kids in the original version of 2. And then they were aged up. So it was like, did they age them back down for this? I thought you were in like some village or something. Okay.
Mayu?
So who's the protagonist? Mio? Like all the years I've heard about this game, I had no idea the protagonist was called Mio. Mio. Okay, it's
Mayu.
was that clip? Look at that. That doesn't bode well. I don't know. What's that weird dive she does? Okay, so you press the stick to run in this one. Yeah, in like in 4 and 5, it was like ZL, so they changed it. So B is like dodge. She kind of does this weird. What the hell is that? Uh, I don't know, man. I don't think Fatal Frame 5 came out a decade ago, and I think it looks better than this. There's something weird about the color palette. I don't know. Yeah, the models don't look as good. Like the girls in 5 are like gorgeous.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay. I don't know. Is this just like did they just remaster the PS2 version? Surely not. Like I don't know. This game doesn't look like it had a particularly big budget. Yeah, I'm very curious what fans are going to say about this. It feels like this has gotten no fanfare at all. Like this is one of those games that was announced in the one of the recent Nintendo Directs that like kind of went under the radar, and it kind of surprised me because, like I said, this game was considered a classic for a
Maya?
long time. Yeah, I believe this is the one where
The
you're like,
lost village.
in order to get the good ending, you're supposed to kill your sister or something. I don't. Okay, so you do go to the village. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Fatal Frame's in a weird place right now because nobody talks about these games. Oh wait, what? Huh? Oh, that's right. You have your sister. Okay.
Heard about this place.
Okay.
A long time ago, there was a village here that disappeared during a festival. And people who get lost in the woods are called to the village. Do you think this is...
So you have to hold her hand, otherwise she won't like follow. What is she retarded? Like I remember that came up when people were talking about this game the last time I saw people talking about it. Is that like apparently the girl is like autistic and doesn't behave like an actual human being, supposedly, but I don't know. Interesting that they went with this direction with it, though. Kind of similar to RE4 actually, with the AI companion. Horror games don't do this a lot, so oh, it's a
I
ghost.
wonder if anyone's in there.
Yeah, this doesn't look that good.
Dunno.
Wait, what?
Let's go
Huh?
together.
What's the deal with the sister? Like, what did she do?
Mia? C- coming.
Coming. I'm very, very confused about
What if there's someone in here, though?
why is she not holding my hand? Wait. News clippings. A pair of clipped newspaper articles printed about a year prior concerning search efforts to find Masami, a missing geological surveyor. Let's see, a 26-year-old. Well, at least they fixed the text problem. Holy shit, I can actually read it. A 26-year-old surveyor by the name of Masumi Nakamura has gone missing while being a construction site. I don't understand why Fatal Frame seems to think construction sites are like the most haunted place on Earth. It's definitely a different vibe having like an AI character with you. You don't really see that a lot in pure horror games. RE4 is not really a horror game, so I'm trying to think of like, are there any other horror games like this where you have another character with you? It's definitely a little bit different.
I guess no one's here.
Definitely a different vibe. I'm kind of into it. Especially,
Look around.
why is she so creepy? Yet, it looks like they didn't put a ton of money into this. Like, 5 looks way better. I don't know. 5 came out just before, like, the giant implosion of, like, Japanese developers, so, like, I don't know. Phantom Frame 5, Devil's Third, Tokyo Mirage Sessions, like, I think all of that is kind of the last gasp of, like, good Japanese third-party games before, like, woke took over and they started being compromised by Western interests. Because they were holding out for a long time. And honestly, I do think they can technically make a comeback. It's not like the West where it's just unsalvageable.
Anymore.
Rah, 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 rah. Yeah, people say this is the scariest one for by sure. I can kind of see it.
What was that?
4 and 5 were not scary at all. So
I don't know.
yeah, I'm curious what like the censorship controversy is going to be for this one. I mean, like I've kind of always maintained that like you only ever see people bitching about the censorship for these games when it's like Nintendo associated. If this doesn't get, the hell is that? It's a ghost. Yeah, they actually incorporate ghosts more naturally. Like the way they pop up in like 4 and 5 is just kind of cringy. Like they always like show you the cutscene instead of just them being in the game. It's just there's always that like cutscene and the pan over them. It's like it's not scary at all. Okay.
I don't think we should go very far in.
So what's the deal with like the sister? I don't. So she wanders off. We end up here. I don't know. I have to hold her by the nose because I guess she's just okay. What the hell's that? Does this game have pop-in problems? It seems like it does. Like I feel like I've sometimes seen like things or assets just pop in out of nowhere. Yeah, so 4 and 5 did not have these problems. You could tell 4 in particular was made on a budget, but like it doesn't. I don't know. Like honestly, I think 4 looks better than this. Like 5 definitely does, but like I want to say 4 looks better than this too. Like 4 is a really controversial one. So
Not too far.
don't go too far. She already talks quite a bit more than Ashley does during gameplay segments. I'm probably gonna be comparing this girl to Ashley a lot. You never had to hold Ashley's hand. Like she knew well enough to like duck behind you and not be a spurred. Okay.
A bed.
A bed. So do they? So what's with like the character ages? Because like I remember that was a controversy when the Remake came out because they remade this game for the Wii. Um, I believe that was after 4 came out, and like I think they made the characters older. I'm too scared. Uh, yeah, I feel like I'm the only Nintendo YouTuber who's been hyping this one up. The padlock. I don't know. I was the only person talking about like 4 and 5 when they got released too. Like, I hate to say it, but it feels like Fatal Frame's a dead IP. Like, if they can't even get people excited for a remake of like 2, like, I don't know. I don't know where the series is at now.
Let go.
Why is she ducking?
Ryu. Together.
I mean, my mindset on this is that like they needed to stay Nintendo exclusive. They needed to be like, okay, guess what? We're gonna be the horror game franchise for Nintendo consoles going forward, and that's our thing now. And they really needed to like just kind of like stick with that. I think the problem has been that like they established a fan base on Nintendo hardware and just like immediately abandoned them. It's very similar to how like what happened with Resident Evil, where like they they had like their best period ever in the GameCube years, with like producing 0 and 4 and Remake, all the ports of all the older games. Like the GameCube is the console to have if you want to be a Resident Evil fan. Um, and yeah, they just stopped supporting Nintendo after that, and like the series just lost all of its momentum.
Whose is this? What if someone else is...
Flashlight on and off. Well, will the battery die if I keep it on? Yeah, like the animations look kind of choppy. Make it easier to find items. Is the game not autosave? Oh, thanks for the yeah, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. I think that might be my first ever sub on Twitch. Actually, thank you. Very much appreciated. Okay, yeah, I keep like getting more and more attention on Twitch, and I don't know what's causing it. So I've been noticing my
Leia,
numbers go up, but yeah, thank
look.
you. Hang on, whoops. Yeah, I'm not sure how long I'll be able to stream this because I have a couple of things I need to do tonight. Got to get to the dentist.
I
Got to get
wonder
to
what
the
this
the
must be.
farm. Gotta pick up my organic vegetables. I don't know. It's just like okay.
I feel like we're being watched by someone.
Yeah, you're on Twitch. That's what's happening. You're being streamed. I should search the house a bit more. Why? Like I never understand like the mindset of these protagonists because they're always just like, oh wow, we're in this spooky haunted house or something. Like we could leave at any time, but we're not going to. It's just like really like I don't get it. Like it's especially bad at 5 because like there's just no reason for anything to happen in 5. But like I don't know. It's just like it feels like a lot of times like these girls are getting fucked with for no
It's
reason.
a bit
It's like
cold.
it's like they're on a school trip and they want to have this crazy adventure. It's like a hobby for them. Yeah, the Wii. Yeah, the Wii version never came out in North America, I believe. It's one of those that they never came out over here. People forget that, but camera obscura. It's awfully convenient that every game has a memo explaining what the camera obscura is, who made it, and what it does. why ASO never actually got to the bottom of any of this crazy crap. Together. Yeah, I've heard people argue this game has like weird incestuous lesbian undertones because they're twins and they're close, but don't touch the camera. I'm a ghost.
The device that can capture the impossible. The camera obscura.
Yeah, like real, like seriously, like it feels like 4 and 5 look better than this. Like from a visual standpoint, like it feels like they have better environments and better like mechanics. I don't know. I feel like this is a pretty by the numbers remake where it's just the same thing, just with like a more modern gameplay style, but which is how I would prefer a remake like this, actually.
This is an extremely dangerous device.
Yeah, the fourth one's been re-released. Yeah, like I don't know. Like I feel like
Obscura. Mio.
if you're not gonna overhaul it like visually and make it look nice, then like why remake it again? I just like I don't know. I'm very confused about why they remade it like for a second time. Shoot and photograph. Raise camera obscura. ZL. Okay. It was X in 4 and 5. Okay.
Camera still works.
Oh, of course she flinches because she's actually a ghost. Woo. There's no way she's not secretly a ghost or something. I don't know. Yeah, MGS. Yeah. Yeah, it's like remaking these modern games don't seem to work because like there's so many like little things that people like the new people working on them don't really think about. Like Donkey Kong Country Returns HD had this problem where like originally they didn't incorporate the ability to double jump in like 2 player mode where like you couldn't hit on the same enemy twice with 2 different characters. And that was a problem in certain stages if you play 2 player. Oh shit, what the fuck? Really? Where is she? Oh, she got my sister. She's a lot more aggressive in this game, huh? And the spirits are pissed. They're a lot more aggressive in this. Okay. Yeah, scariest one by far. Wow. Very surprised. Might have been playing on the highest difficulty or something, but the difference is really noticeable. Okay. So, like, is this new, or was this, like, is this actually how the PS2 version looked and played? I don't think it did. I think it had more traditional tank controls. Yeah, I wonder if, like, they're actually going to try and produce a 6. Yeah, like, the visual effects don't seem as flashy. Like,
Gone.
is this just straight up the Wii port? Oh, I agree. Yeah, Ace Attorney is way better on DS. Yeah, and they fucked with the localization of it too. So you are better off getting the DS versions if you're interested in that. Yeah, I agree. Like again, a lot of these people are just making all these weird like decisions. Yeah, I didn't even see my sister get jumped.
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Just get out of here.
And what was with that wonky animation? Yeah, who made this? Like, 4 and 5 had really good, like, models and, like, the characters
Together.
look nice. I just, it seems kind of cheap. Wait, what? Hold Mayu's hand to recover health? Really? That's really how you do it in this.
Open.
By a powerful.
Over there.
Yeah, they seem to like incorporate ghosts uh, more into like the overall actual game instead of that stupid thing 4 and 5 do, where like you walk into a room and then you see a ghost slowly walking away. It's like I don't know. I hate that shit. It's just so dull. Yeah, I'm curious what the best version of this game is now. Like people had like issues with the Wii version when that came out, so it might be still be the original PS2 version. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. One of my things with these remakes, why isn't it standard to just package in the original with it? So like we don't have these problems where we're just like, oh yeah, the original was better. Well, okay. Well, if you would just bundle them both in, then it wouldn't be an issue. It's always night. It's always night, really. So people just stay in bed all day and don't work and just chill in their houses all day. That sounds page.
Together.
Together.
Something's not right about this place.
Yeah. Could it be the giant ghost walking away from us, do you think? Like okay.
Mia.
You came back.
So she got lost in this place too.
What is even going on? So like
She came in here looking for her boyfriend.
well,
And
yeah, good
then,
thing she's explaining
where
this because
did
I'm
she
not following
go?
with this at all.
This place must be.
Oh, come on, really?
My.
Why?
So you can't explain it. There's a ghost right there, really? She didn't notice that? What's with the whole hand on her shoulder thing? Like, it's like out of Pokemon or something. And she's way too quick. Yeah, like, there's something wrong. Like, yeah, there's something wrong with the visual effects. Like, it feels so amateurish. Like, did they run out of money? Did they not have budget for this? Like, I don't get it. How does even Fatal Frame 4 look better? Because 4 was like a straight port of the Wii version, right? Like, I think they remastered it, but like, I mean, that wasn't a super like in-depth re-release either. But yeah, this isn't as fun to play as 4. 4 has like, it's really interesting because like 4 on a first playthrough, you don't really register what makes it great. I don't know. Maybe this is the same, but exercised. And what the hell was that? That just wasn't fun. Yeah, I don't know. I want to say they butchered this remake, but I never played the old one, so I have no idea.
Crimson butterfly.
So why was this considered the greatest horror game ever? Like, this is like the one that everyone considers like universally the best one. I don't know. I feel like there's no like chapter 2. Oh no, I lost my sister. Unbelievable. Sister, sister, sister. Yeah, I hate to say it, but I think Requiem is already better than this because it actually had a better setup and it had a better like character. I don't know. Perhaps it holds your charts. Equipping charms confess their blessings upon you. A charm bag will increase the number of charms you can equip. What? The hell is a charm?
Sisters.
So she saw the butterfly and she walked off like a spurg. Ooh. Great, I'm starting to get tired. Yeah, I've been up all night because I could not sleep. Like at all. Yeah, I wanted to play this before I went to bed, but man, I don't think I'm like terribly enjoying this. I think 4 and 5 had way more personality. I got way more into I don't know. Four took me a while to get into. Like I got like towards the end of four, and I stopped playing for a while, and I only went back to it recently, like last year, and like beat it a couple of times actually. I love four now, so I don't know. Maybe I'll eventually come around to it, but like I don't know. I yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to see what like fans say about this because like I think a big thing with this one is that like how good of a remake is it? And like going by what I've seen, I can't imagine it's better than like what we've gotten in the past. Like I imagine like fans will spurg out about it. Now I think the problem, it's going to be the same thing that always impacts every Fatal Frame game, is that it's going to be people spurging about the costumes and like saying the game is censored. It's just I don't know. I don't understand why these games have this.
I'm sorry. I have to go.
What? She just leaves? What happened to us being together forever? Wait. Okay. I have to go. Like what? My people need me. I thought we were supposed to. And she's not even that far. We could like follow her. Yeah, we're gonna get to the door and wait, what? Where's the door? Wait. I thought it was over here. Wait. Oh fuck. Knew it. So it just spawns out of nowhere. Not doing any damage. Oh, here we go. No gyro. Yeah, 4 and 5 I think featured gyro, so it's weird not to have it. I don't know. I wonder if the reason the budget is lower for this is because they couldn't get Nintendo's backing. And like they tried like doing the Wonderful 101 thing, like, oh, we're just gonna make it multiplat and it's gonna sell way better because we're releasing on the real consoles. It's like, I don't know. If that's true, I don't know, because like the ownership of the IP has been like in kind of a weird position because like it was Nintendo exclusive for a long time, and now they've gone back to multiplat with no explanation. Um, I don't know. I feel like they're deliberately not talking about it because if it became commonly known that they fucked over Nintendo or tried to undermine them, it wouldn't go over well. I don't know. I feel like there's no really great Fatal Frame game. I feel like the franchise has been trying to do something, and it's trying to be like the Ghost game, and it just doesn't feel like it's really resonated with me the way that like Eternal Darkness or RE4 did. Uh, like I don't know. It just always feels like weirdly budget. Yeah, I think we're gonna save it and then like end the stream. Yeah, I thought I would put a little bit more time into playing this, but I really think it's a cheap remake. Going by like my first impressions of it. Yeah, it's interesting how like yeah, so this game's like a pretty good representation of what the original was like. Uh I feel as if yeah, both Silent Hill and Resident Evil were better, honestly, which is kind of interesting. So was Fatal Frame, the narrative has always been that like 4 and 5 were the bad ones, especially 5. So like I don't know, were they actually the series high point? That'd be very interesting cuz like 5 like it's a really interesting game because like it has so much personality, and like the characters are hot as fuck. Like 5 is just like it comes very close to being good. Like if they just didn't drop the ball when it comes to like some of the overall plotting and like why the fuck was Miyu in the game? Like I don't know. 5
I can find my sister.
Oh, come on. Can you? Maybe you can just file the ghost. Is that her? Yeah, okay. Wait, why am I crouching like this? She thinks she's a stealth character. So it's just like the trace mechanic in Fatal Frame 2 and 4 and 5. I'm sorry, 5 only. That's another thing about 5. Why is it so insanely linear? Like 5 would have been so much better if they just threw you on top of the mountain and was just like, guess what? There are people here and you got to go save them. Like that would have been way more interesting than what they did. Like that would have been so Kino if you had to like organically find like the water shrine and find where Miyu was at the beginning of the game, or like anything, finding where Hisoka was. Like that would have been way more interesting than what they did. I don't know. I love Yuri so much as a protagonist, but like they really, and her character arc is great, but like it's so bogged down by like everything else that happens, like the stupid ghost harem shit and uh like everything about Miyu. Like I don't know. It's yeah, Fatal Frame 5 I think is quite a bit better than people give it credit for. Like going back to it, like after a decade, I played through it again for the first time in 10 years uh last year. I
Ew.
Oh come on, the gate just closed. I thought this was a save. Okay, I thought that was a save torch, but no, it's not. So you can't even tell like save torches from like regular torches. Unbelievable. Okay.
I have to follow my sister.
I have to follow my sister.
Crimson butterfly.
What's the point behind the crimson butterfly? I don't know. Really? So ghosts are just waiting for you in this one. They're a lot more aggressive in this one. I don't know if they were always like this, but I don't know. Considering the nature of the game, shouldn't they be a little slower? So what are these dots? Like, yeah, in like 4 and 5, I think you could like twist the remote and it would like move the camera around. That it was cool, but Yeah, Nintendo was in the credits for the Nintendo version of 4 and 5 on Switch, but not in this one. They're not credited. Yeah, it sucks. This might be this might be a dead IP. I had high hopes for it to make a comeback, but if this is how they're gonna treat 2, yeah. I don't know. It's probably not as bad as like Silent Hill 2 remake or like a Blooper Team product, but at the same time, it's not as good as it should be, right? Did I kill him? What? He just respawned back? So he phased through the wall and then he just ends up back here. Why? What purpose does that serve? He didn't like get his health back, so I mean that's something, but what was the purpose of it? I love you. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. This feels like a really lazy remake. It's just my impression. I didn't play the original, so I don't know, but that's the impression I get like playing this is that like this feels very shitty. But isn't following the Crimson Butterfly a bad thing? I was wondering what the heart was, but yeah, my health was just low. Okay. Yeah, how disappointing. I don't think I'm into this. Like honestly, I think I like Resident Evil Requiem more. I really was hoping that this would be way better than Requiem, but no, it's not. Um, I mean, what did I expect from a remake? So yeah, I guess Fatal Frame's officially fallen off now, huh? Wait, isn't that where I saved last time? So can you not save whenever you want? Oh, maybe there was a ghost around. Well, at a save point, you can open the point exchange. Meh. Okay. Outfits. What other outfits do I have? Crimson Butterfly original. Okay. Kimono. Japanese Gothic. It's a thing. Why do they give you so many outfits in these games? Okay. Uh. Okay. I'm gonna say right now, I'm very disappointed. I think um they preserved the tone and like the structure of the original. Like I'm sure the original PS2 game like felt just like that, like mechanically. The issue is that they botched like the actual gameplay and like the the visual effects, and like this game looks worse than Fatal Frame games made like 15 years ago. Actually, no. Fatal Frame 4 came out in 2008, so yeah, like I think so. Like yeah, 18 years ago almost. 18 years ago, Fatal Frame 4 looks better than this, with like more interesting environments, with better level design, with like better ghosts, more interesting ghosts, like waifu ghosts in 4. Uh, like there's just so much more to enjoy in like the Nintendo exclusive era of Fatal Frame. I never played the remake, but like I have a very hard time believing it's not better than this. And I'm curious if at some point we're gonna get like the original re-release. I'm sure Nintendo retains their ownership over it because they did help co-develop that one. But like, uh, I feel as if Koei Tecmo really needs to like get their shit together. Like if they're gonna keep making these games, they really need to put the effort in to make them stick out compared to the competition. Because this isn't 10 years ago, right? Like back in the day, like all anybody thought like was like oh, Resident Evil, Silent Hill, Fatal Frame, oh they're gonna come back and they're gonna be great. Well, guess what? There are so many other better horror games out there now that like I think something like this or Silent Hill can't really compete. It's just like it does feel like Resident Evil is the only one that's like remotely relevant now, and it's because like Resident Evil understands the audience. They were able to make something that was like reasonably horror. They were able to make new interesting characters. They were able to like innovate a little bit. They gave you fan service with the Leon stuff. Like Resident Evil feels like it's grown and evolved past like its dark age, like from 5 onward. Fatal Frame does not. Like Fatal Frame seems right now like it's in a worse place than it's ever been. Honestly, it feels like it's going through that like period of like Silent Hill where like Konami just kept like selling it out to like Western developers who didn't understand it at all. Like that's kind of my opinion on this, is that it seems like a very basic remake, probably put together by some like dipshits in India who don't give a shit about tone or like character models or like looking good and having good presentation. Like this stuff really matters for horror games, I think. And like there have just been so many weird pop-ins and so many like visual issues already that like I just don't think this is worth the money. I very very disappointed in this. I only picked this up because I was such a huge fan of 4, and which I think is my favorite game in the series now. Like I'll definitely check. I might play through the entire thing. We'll see. But like the way things are looking now, I think I'm very very underwhelmed by it. I very very surprised with how